TTN-HD Production Live, here with producer Michael Dobbin, who is part of the TIFF Producers Lab. Michael, can you tell me a bit about the Producers Lab? What is it and how did you get involved?
How did I get involved? Well, I applied. It's the TIFF Producers Lab is it's a joint partnership with the Ontario and European organizations that bring together 12 Canadian producers and 12 European producers with the focus on projects and basically co-producing. So actually, the program starts tomorrow, so I can't really provide any juicy details yet, but it will all be unfolding tomorrow.
Okay, and have you been preparing a lot for this Producers Lab?
My whole life. No, I mean not directly. I mean I'm studying up on who the other producers are and what kind of projects they're doing. But other than that, I don't think there's going to be a quiz. I hope so.
No. So they get you together in hopes that you make a project together?
Yeah. Essentially, every producer will have the projects that they're producing and trying to find partners for, and equally might be looking for projects to sink their teeth into. So, a bit of both. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you have recently finished 2 feature films. Can you tell me a little bit about those?
The first feature film is called The Maiden Danced to Death, and it's a wonderful story about 2 brothers from Hungary who reunite after 20 years to resurrect a dance performance that they were working on together. And there's a woman in the middle who kind of sparks their old rivalry. Wow. And it takes place in Budapest and Montreal. Okay. And it was a co-production with Hungary, Slovenia, and Canada. And we were actually the very first Canadian-Slovenian co-production. Wow. If you know where Slovenia is, then when you pick yourself off the floor, then you'll really appreciate that. No, it's a very small country. We were the first to co-produce, and great crews there, and great producer there, Igor Pedicek.
And what kind of dance are they doing? Like what style of dance?
Traditional Hungarian folk.
Oh wow!
And I knew nothing about that when I read the script, but it really it's an amazing story. It's very hard to describe. Mm-hmm. You have to look at the trailer and you can get a sense of where the drama comes is not so much, it's where the dialogue leaves off and the dance choreography begins. It's not a musical, but within the story they're putting on this show, so you do get these art mimicking life kind of themes.
Very interesting.
The other, it's a hard one to, once you see it. It's been very well received. It had its world premiere in Montreal. It played 4 nights and really good turnout. Audiences were very supportive. It won a Best Actor award at the Hungarian Film Week back in May, and it's off to it's going to be at the Calgary Film Festivals. There's a festival in Seoul, Korea, Romania, Calcutta. So it's just starting its run now. Cool. And the second project I co-produced is a film called Eddie, which is a little less art house, a little more tongue-in-cheek. It's essentially about an artist, a disturbed artist painter who's fleeing from his past, and so he takes a teaching gig at an art school somewhere in eastern Ontario, where the backstory comes out that he's inspired by carnage and gore. Oh. So he's trying to hide this and escape this when he ultimately befriends a sleepwalking cannibal who becomes his muse, and it's a very dark,
is it
funny,
gross?
Satirical. There's a little bit of gore in there, yeah, but it's definitely it's a unique piece. The director is Boris Rodriguez, and that was a co-production with Denmark, and Bavaria International is distributing it, and it's a great movie, really funny. If you have a twisted sense of humor.
Okay, cool. So you're very experienced with these co-productions, so you'll have a lot to offer at the Producers Lab.
I hope so. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a few, yeah.
Cool. And do you have a website where we can look out for your upcoming work?
Yeah, it's qrpictures.com. Q is in Quiet Revolution Pictures, which is our company.
Okay, cool. Well, best of luck this week
you.
at TIFF and with your upcoming films.
Thanks very much. Thanks for the opportunity to speak to you.
You're welcome. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN-HD Production Live.